how Aaron Carter died.
Everybody believed it to be an overdose.
Because he looked really bad.
Yeah, he was trying to raise like $100,000 so he could move to an undisclosed location because Tony and his family were conspiring against him.
At the same time that he's making these videos, he was actually speaking out against his own brother, who is Nick Carter. Right after Aaron Carter died, Backstreet Boys got back together. And Backstreet Boys is on the Sony label. Aaron speaking out about Diddy and Nick Carter could have destroyed Bad Boy and the Backstreet Boys reunion, which is all money for Clive Davis. So the theory is they had to shut Aaron Carter up because he was about to expose Diddy because he was talking about his abuse. And he was about to expose his own brother, who was about to blow back up as a Backstreet Boy because they were reuniting and going on tour.
Oh my God, it hurts so bad. It hurts. It hurts so bad because there's like nothing I can do about it. I go on my Twitter and I see people saying, you look like you have AIDS, you should go die. I don't understand how I dedicated 22 years of my life to my fans, and now they turn on me.
Do you regret ever getting involved in...
I didn't have a choice.
Y'all absolutely won't believe the earth-shattering bombshell that's sending shockwaves through Hollywood right now. Aaron Carter's tragic and mysterious end has everyone whispering behind closed doors about the dark, twisted underbelly of Tinseltown. And honey, this tea is scalding hot. People simply cannot stop talking about his alleged connections to none other than the mighty Diddy Combs himself, and trust me, what I'm about to tell you will leave you completely shook. Get this, and I mean really brace yourself. Aaron was discovered lifeless in his bathtub, and while they're trying to brush it off as an accident, the whispers about foul play are getting louder and more persistent by the day. And here's the most chilling part. Just weeks before his passing, Aaron was spilling some serious dirt about exploitation in the industry. The way he was talking, you could tell he was terrified but determined to expose something massive and devastating. But wait, because this is where things get absolutely mind-blowing and borderline terrifying. The timing is beyond chilling when you consider these leaked allegations about Diddy that are spreading like wildfire through Hollywood's elite circles. Word on the street, and I mean the very reliable street, is that he allegedly sold some extremely explicit footage from one of his notorious Hollywood parties for a jaw-dropping $50 million on the web. And darling, this isn't just any old party tape. We're talking major A-list celebrities caught on camera in compromising situations that would make your head spin. The implications, they're absolutely earth-shattering and could change everything we thought we knew about Hollywood. Let me take you back for a minute because this story has more layers than a designer wedding cake. Before all this drama exploded into the public eye, Aaron was just this adorable teen sensation who completely stole our hearts in the early 2000s. Remember Aaron's party, Come Get It? That infectious smile, those killer dance moves, that undeniable charm, he had the whole package. By age 10, this precious little angel was already a global superstar, following in his big brother Nick Carter's footsteps. But oh, sweetie, if we only knew what sinister darkness lurked behind that million-dollar smile. It absolutely breaks my heart just thinking about what that poor soul went through. The pressure this child star was under would have crushed most grown adults into dust. His life became this heartbreaking mess of family feuds over money, fame, and control. It was like a Greek tragedy playing out in real time. Can you believe he actually had to accuse his own parents of blowing through millions of his hard-earned dollars? I mean, imagine having to go through that kind of betrayal with your own flesh and blood. It's just devastating beyond words, and it gets even worse. As Aaron grew older, things just spiraled into this nightmare that nobody could have predicted or imagined in their wildest dreams. He battled these horrible addiction issues that sent him to rehab multiple times, and he bravely opened up about his struggles with bipolar disorder and schizophrenia. But here's what makes this story even more tragic and compelling. What made Aaron truly different was his incredible courage to speak up against the industry's dark side, even when it put him in serious danger. Over the years, he dropped these cryptic hints about powerful figures in Hollywood that'll make your skin crawl and keep you tossing and turning at night. He claimed certain industry bigwigs tried to manipulate and exploit him in ways that are just too disturbing to imagine. These mysterious statements just leave us wondering, what did Aaron really know, and why didn't he feel safe enough to tell us everything? The answers might be more terrifying than anyone is prepared to handle.
I think Aaron, imagine being a child and constantly being told, you know, go on this tour, go do this, and we'll buy you a boat or we'll buy you a diamond necklace. And he just wanted to be home with his friends and to be a kid. And I think that when he turned 18, he got to a place where he was like, I'm never gonna let anybody tell me what to do again.
Just months before his death, things took an absolutely terrifying turn that sent shockwaves through his fan base. Aaron's social media became this desperate cry for help. He kept saying he felt unsafe and worried his life was in danger. You could literally feel the fear and desperation seeping through every single post. In one of the most shocking moments that still gives me full-body chills, he reached out to Kanye West after Kanye made those explosive claims about Hollywood elites using handlers like Harley Pasternak to control artists. The connection between Aaron and Kanye's stories is something straight out of a psychological thriller. Remember when Kanye claimed Pasternak threatened to lock him up and drag him into submission? Well, hold on to your seats and maybe grab something strong to drink, because in this absolutely bone-chilling deleted tweet, Aaron hinted at similar tactics being used against him. These revelations have everyone wondering if there's something much darker and more sinister pulling the strings behind the scenes. The final days of Aaron's life were absolutely haunting, like watching a horror movie unfold in real time on social media. His friends and fans noticed something was seriously wrong. He was switching between posting these scary warnings and desperate pleas for understanding. It really seemed like he was gathering evidence or getting ready to expose something massive. The anxiety and fear in his posts was so palpable, you could practically reach out and touch it through the screen.
Aaron Carter begged for help in front of the world. He begged for financial support to help get him a private security team to keep him alive. He said on numerous occasions, if anything happens to me, I promise you, I am not vital. And no one said anything.
Silence breaker for my brother, who is a artist, and they're after my life. My whole family is after my life, and they're setting me up. And Sony Records owes me $3.5 million, and they don't want to pay me, and it would be in their better interest, just like Michael told me. They owe me money, and they're trying to off. And I'm begging you and I'm pleading you, help me raise $100,000 as soon as I can so I can move to an undisclosed location where I am safe. They had cops come and check for a rope in my garage saying I wanted to hang myself.
And just when you thought this story couldn't possibly get any more heartbreaking or suspicious, the drama with Aaron's inner circle will leave you absolutely gasping for air. His relationships with his family and fiancée Melanie Martin were beyond complicated. We're talking soap opera level drama, but with real lives hanging in the balance. The poor thing had such a strained relationship with his mother and siblings, constantly accusing them of betrayal and exploitation. Those public feuds with Nick Carter, absolutely devastating. Things got so bad he had to file restraining orders against his own family. Can you imagine the pain and trauma of having to legally protect yourself from the very people who should have been protecting you? Now, let me spill some serious piping hot tea about Melanie Martin, because this is where things get really suspicious and downright disturbing. Within hours, yes, you heard me right, mere hours of Aaron's passing, she had moving trucks outside his house collecting his belongings. I mean, who does that? Who thinks about material possessions when their supposed soulmate has just died under mysterious circumstances? Everyone was side-eyeing her actions, wondering if she might have connections to those Hollywood handlers Aaron warned us about. The timing is just too convenient to ignore, and it's setting off more red flags than a parade in Red Square. And don't even get me started on her social media behavior. It's like she cared more about her public image than actually grieving Aaron. Every post seemed calculated, every statement felt rehearsed, every move appeared to be part of some bigger strategy. It's like watching someone perform grief instead of actually experiencing it. While we're still in the dark about how much Aaron's inner circle knew about his claims against Hollywood's elite, their behavior after his death is raising so many red flags that it's starting to look like a warning sign convention.
When I moved back to Colorado, I get my guns back and my 12-gauge shotgun and all the snakes in the grass. You're mine.
The buzz around Aaron's death is getting louder and more intense with each passing day, especially after these leaked tapes connected him to Diddy in such a disturbing and shocking way. More and more people are becoming convinced this wasn't just a tragic accident. They believe this was all carefully planned and executed to silence him. The official story about addiction and mental health, some think it's just a convenient cover-up for something much more sinister and calculated, a way to dismiss his warnings and discredit his claims. Social media is absolutely exploding with theories about how Aaron's death might have been staged to keep him quiet. One heartbroken fan wrote something that sent shivers down everyone's spine. All these poor innocent children victimized by Diddy. He's destroyed so many lives. I really hope he never gets out. I hope they jail all the people involved. This isn't just about one celebrity's tragic end anymore. People are connecting dots and seeing a much bigger, darker pattern that's been hidden in plain sight for years. The speculation is absolutely wild and getting more intense by the hour. Everyone's questioning everything, from the official cause of death to whether Hollywood's most powerful players had a direct hand in silencing him. This isn't just celebrity gossip anymore, darling. This could become a full-blown movement to expose the industry's darkest and most twisted secrets. The implications could bring down some of the biggest names in entertainment. And now, federal investigators are diving deep into this mess like sharks smelling blood in the water, and rumor has it the probe is getting bigger and more shocking with each passing day. They're looking at this massive web of corruption involving some of Hollywood's biggest names, with special attention on Diddy's possible connection to Aaron's death. The fact that Diddy's longtime lawyer suddenly jumped ship right when these allegations surfaced? Honey, that's not just a coincidence. That's a red flag the size of the Hollywood sign itself. If federal authorities start connecting the dots between Diddy and Aaron's mysterious passing, it could trigger an avalanche of revelations that would shake Hollywood down to its very foundation. This isn't just about exposing one scandal, it's about questioning the entire industry's power structure and its ability to silence those who dare to speak out against its darkest secrets. As this investigation unfolds like the most twisted true crime documentary you've ever seen, we're all left wondering, was Aaron Carter really silenced to protect powerful figures? Or was his death truly just a tragic result of his personal struggles? These leaked tapes might hold the key to everything, but with Hollywood's most influential players working overtime to contain the damage, will we ever get to know the whole truth? The answer might be more disturbing than anyone's ready to handle. Aaron's story breaks my heart into a million tiny pieces, and I know I'm not alone in feeling this way. This precious soul, so full of promise and talent, was surrounded by darkness from such a young age, and now his death might finally be the key to exposing one of the entertainment world's biggest and most shocking cover-ups. The implications are absolutely staggering, and the revelations keep coming at a dizzying pace. What do you think about these leaked tapes and the growing connection between Aaron Carter and Diddy? Could Aaron's death really have been orchestrated to keep him quiet? The truth might be more shocking than any of us could possibly imagine. Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications for more shocking celebrity revelations that will leave you absolutely speechless. Trust me, this story is far from over, and you won't want to miss a single second of what happens next. The truth is out there, and it's more explosive than anyone ever imagined.